A couple weeks ago, I got a call asking, why do we use a grant deed? When do we use a quitclaim deed? I realized then that this is a matter that deserves its own short video. What are the differences between the two, and how does the public know which one to use? This is Juliana too, and this is a short video on the differences between the two forms. Other states use different types of deeds, like the warranty deeds, but here in California, we use the grant deed or the quitclaim deed. As always, be sure you obtain your own legal counsel when matters arise that are out of the ordinary. There are links in the description below for full-blown articles, so be sure you check those out. With that, let me cover my disclaimer. The information contained in this video is only intended to provide a guide in the various California-only transactions to which the information is applicable. No representation is made as to the legal validity of the information or the adequacy of it in any specific transaction. The information contained should only be used after consultation with legal and financial counsel. As I said, in other states, warranty deeds may be used, but I practice in California. So why a grant deed? Why a quitclaim deed? Both transfer ownership of property. Why use one and not the other? The answer lies in the types of warranties that each form has and the responsibilities from the grantor to the grantee at the time. But before we go forward, let's get the terminology correct. Grant is to formally give. Quitclaim is to give up a claim. Remise is to release a claim. And warrant is to guarantee or assure. As a grantor, the person is giving the property. As a grantee, the person is receiving the property. Now, here's a little tip for you. Words ending in OR means that it is the person giving, and words ending in EE means it's the person receiving. So, other examples, for instance, transferor, transferee, one who transfers and one who receives the transfer. Assignor, one who assigns, and assignee, one who is getting the assignment. Payor, payee. When signing a grantee, the grantor guarantees the following four things. He guarantees that he did not transfer the property to anybody else. He also guarantees that the property is going to be free from any of his liens, unless they are those that are allowed by the grantee. In addition, he is giving absolute ownership or fee title, as we call it in the industry. And he's also giving any ownership that comes after the property is actually transferred, what we call after acquired title. That is also conveyed. So here is a copy of a grant deed. Valuable consideration means money. Grants means those four guarantees that are given. So in a grant deed, you will see these two words. For valuable consideration or for money, this is given, and the grantor gives those four guarantees. Now, if you look at a quitclaim deed, they also have a valuable consideration because they could be quitclaiming for some money, but they also have, instead of the word grant, they have the word remise, release, and forever quitclaim. So what does that mean? It means that the person who is signing is giving up any claims to the property, and they're not giving any warranties to the property, and they're only transferring any of their present rights or interests, which they might have. So the distinction is that it does not actually grant the ownership, but only the rights that the transferor might have at that present moment. It does not concern itself with either the past or the future interest. This is what a quitclaim deed does. Now, let me give you some examples. Let's say that a buyer is purchasing a home and it will be under his own name. His spouse will be asked to sign a quitclaim deed to give up any community property interest that he or she may have. So why a quitclaim deed? Because she cannot give all those 4 guarantees that we talked about. The spouse can only give up any interest that she might have. Here's another example. Let's say that you were given the right to use a neighbor's road to get to the property, to your property. This could be an easement or a right-of-way given to you. Now, if you no longer need to use this easement, how do you give it up? You would use a quitclaim deed to give up your rights. It's an easement quitclaim deed, but a quitclaim deed nevertheless. And as a further notation, some REO lenders, remember when we were all in short sales and foreclosures and so forth, and people were purchasing properties from REO lenders? Some of the REO lenders would give their buyers a quitclaim deed. The reason for that, it is because it relates to the 4 guarantees. The REO lender would only transfer whatever rights that they had acquired when they foreclosed on the property, and they would give no other warranties with respect to what happened in the property in the past or in the future of the foreclosure. So the buyers, under such terms, would do all their due diligence and be sure that they could get title insurance. So in summary, signing a grant deed or a quitclaim deed has certain consequences in what you are transferring and what assurances you are giving to the recipient. In most instances, of course, it might not matter, but in others, the recipient will rely on those assurances given, and you might be in a heap of trouble if you did not mean to give them those assurances. Now, if you have general questions or concerns, send me an email provided in the description below. But remember, for specific cases, contact your legal and financial counsel for advice. My t-shirt for today is one of several Hard Rock Cafe t-shirts that I have accumulated from my travels. We try to visit the restaurant in each of the cities we visit, if time permits, and check out the music industry memorabilia in each. This one is from Paris, City of the Lights, and of course, all the lights and the bling bling are reflected in the t-shirt. This is Juliana too. I am working right now on the good, the bad, and the ugly of deeds. What is good, what is void, what is voidable. Subscribe to my channel and you will get it as soon as it is posted. Thank you for watching today, and I shall see you in my next video.